Giles has a unique problem this morning. She has an ant with its head stuck in her sock whilst it's on her foot.
It's like burrowing further.
Why? Why are you doing that?
We're 50 minutes later than intended. However, I had an ant with its head stuck in my sock, which took some time, and my feet aren't feeling too good this morning. I think it was a mistake switching to topos. Already tired, already out of breath. Doesn't bode well.
Quite a cool morning.
It is a cool morning. Good input. Oh shit! Walked into Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna put the camera away.
One slightly below par lady coming through.
You can do it.
Walking through sunlit meadows whilst feeling like absolute shite. It's not a bad life.
Okay. That's the main thing. We've arrived at Summit Lake, which means we're about half an hour to 45 minutes away from connecting back up with the PCT trail. We're heading off up there, and apparently this is where it gets real steep.
After a long, hot hike up here, we are back on the PCT. Whoop whoop!
Woo woo! And we didn't even realise it.
So I think I explained last night that we skipped 16 miles because the Shelley fire meant the PCTA closed the trail from Etna to Summit Lake. So we've just come up the Shackleford trailhead and we're now back on exactly where the closure starts at Summit Lake. So this is a burn zone after 10 years. And it's quite interesting. You can see how fire is a good ecological disturber here. Like, it's really flower rich in here, it's full of birds. There's lots of bare ground. There's young trees coming up. Loads of standing deadwood. Oh, what's that bird on the tree? Yeah, it's really cool.
We're leaving the shadeless burn zone where the blazing sun just means it's absolutely boiling. It looks like we're entering some nice shady trees. Glorious. Here she comes, enjoying a snack.
Strawberry fig bar.
Nice. Oh, the crickets are so loud here. Grasshoppers.
Look at these rich blue flowers. I think they're gentians. Come across a little cabin in the woods.
Don't know what it is. There's a cabin. Marble Valley cabin. But you can't get in it. Huh. Cool. Back to trail. 1 mile to the water source where we're stopping for lunch. And I am in need of lunch. I'm flagging big time.
She emerges from the vegetation.
What beautiful creature is this emerging from the bushes? Never seen anything like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was a struggle up there. Just settling down for some lunch. A coffee. I've got some kind of plant-based meat stuff that was a bit of a rash buy in Walmart that I think I've put too much in there that I'm going to put on a wrap. It looks horrible, I've got to say. Looks like I've just performed an operation on someone's intestines.
Put some spices in with that, I reckon.
I think so. Okay, my plant meat is a bit bland, I have to say, so I've added in some spice, some garlic, some chili flakes, some crispy beets, some onion. What was the other spice I put on? Just like the mixed spice thing.
Yeah.
Mixed spice.
Probably everything.
Let's give this a go.
Best lunch on trail?
Well, I can't stop the plant juice dripping out. I don't really
Close
know
up
what,
of the action.
I don't really know what to do about it. And ants are taking over my shoes.
It's okay.
It's better with all the spices and stuff. I don't really know what to do about this.
Looks like bin juice.
Tastes like bin juice. My final verdict is that the plant meat was actually alright.
Going big on the lunchtime viewing.
I know. It was nice and filling. And it didn't taste of anything, but when I added some spice, it was alright. And now I feel content. Well, I have a coffee and a snack, but after that, I will feel content. 9.6 miles to do today. Left. We can do it. Yeah. You look raring to go.
I am. I'm raring to go.
There's a weird ass looking bug on my coat. And there he goes.
There's a lot of life in here. It's a wasp. A wasp.
Just taking a very quick break by what this is called Paradise Lake. And it does kind of look like paradise. It's very sedimenty on the bottom, so it's not one for swimming, but beautiful to sit by and just appreciate the silence and the solitude. It's moments like this that I'll just think back to when I finished the PCT and just really appreciate that I had that peace and that time in the wild. I can't imagine going back to my normal life. I think it's at times like this as well that I feel like this is why I'm doing the PCT. It's not to say that I've done it or do every mile, which is great if you're motivated by that, but I don't think I am motivated by that. I'm motivated by the joy and the peace that I find when I'm hiking, not the amount of miles I've hiked that day. And I do want to get to Canada, mostly because I want to see the whole of the PCT, but I'm not too bothered that we had to skip those 200 miles or those 16 miles this morning. That's just life. Things don't work out the way you plan them always, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's any less of an experience because I missed about 250 miles. I mean, this is just amazing. We're about 3 miles from camp, and apparently there's some very aggressive deer there.
Not aggressive.
Well,
Not afraid.
not afraid of humans, and they've been reported to have stole people's food, even their trekking poles. So we're going to have to be on high alert this evening.
And licking people's faces when they're cowboy camping.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
One guy woke up and had a deer licking his face.
Great. I mean, how much would you shit yourself? I'd be like, please say that's not a bear.
Well, despite me feeling under the weather today and Nicola dealing with some foot issues, we're going to put in a 22-mile day.
Yeah.
Which is not to be sniffed at.
No.
Which leaves us, I think, just over 21 miles to get into Syed Valley tomorrow. We're 1.6 from camp. Whoop whoop. It's a beautiful evening and a beautiful section. But what are you looking forward to, Nicola? Bed.
Hot chocolate.
Ooh, hot chocolate. I'm going to have a ginger tea. Buckhorn Spring. Ooh, wow, that looks really cool on the camera. We have just witnessed a deer trying to nick some hiking poles. I don't know if it was this one. I think it was this one, actually.
Is it?
And it's kind of sidled over to us now. And I think it is just pretending to just be like, Dum da dum, I haven't noticed you, I'm just being a normal deer. And then it's going to come over and get our trekking poles.
Repent.
Well, I don't know, it's still looking at the original trekking poles it was going for. It's like later, when it's dark, I'll get those poles. On another note, it's a lovely, lovely sunset this evening. But we're going another 0.2 miles, just getting some water from the spring.
Jam camp just here. Bird songs over there.
Hello.
And we're tired.
I'm tired.
I'm very tired.
It is very cosy in my tent tonight. I've had to put everything in with me, my pack and everything, because we're in a campsite where the deer are quite habituated to humans and are not really scared. So we've actually witnessed them trying to nick another hiker's trekking poles. I think they're after the salt, and they've kind of been circling us all evening as we've been eating dinner. So we've put everything inside our tents so that they don't nick anything in the night. Okay, this deer does not give two craps that I'm here. Okay, despite best plans, we have these mornings where we just cannot kick it into high gear, and our goal was to leave at 7 today. And what?
7:35. That's not too bad.
Okay, it's 7:35, but we haven't left yet.
No.
We'll probably leave in 5 minutes though, won't we? So Nicola's left her tent site, and the deer are already moving in, thinking, what can I get?
Unfortunately, I've left no trace. There ain't nothing left for you. Stop now. What's up?
Okay, 21 miles downhill to Syad Valley. It's not bad.
Ow.
Don't get poked off trail.
Are you hoping this would be a nice video of me walking through the bush?
No, I knew it would be funny.
Great, my favourites. Lots of blowdowns ahead. They lead to very muddy and bloody legs, and slow your progress somewhat. But I don't really know if there is a but. I don't like blowdowns.
It's a very overgrown path we're walking this morning with lots of blowdowns. All downhill to Syad Valley, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's easier. And all the journey is being hydrated by water that tastes like deer poo at the moment, which is great.
This'll help that open cut on my knee.
Look, you feel there.
Yeah, I thought you could do it without getting on your hands and knees, didn't you?
I thought I could.
You watched me do it and thought I was some chump. But actually, it's inevitable.
It's going away. Oh yeah, I just got it running away.
We've just seen another bear, so that's my fourth bear on the trip, if you include the cub. Kate's third bear on the trip. Bears all over the shop now we're out of the Sierras. Exciting stuff, eh?
Very exciting.
I feel excited.
It's cold.
A nice cooling off dip. This beautiful river. Oh, she's gone for it.
Here's Nicola having a wonderful time.
Very cold. going to be done.
Yeah, running out of memory card space here.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, that feels good.
It's the coldest water in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's quite a few. There's one right above you. Other side.
Got all these caterpillars.
I've totally rinsed that tree.
Yeah, I don't think it's really focusing on them, but yeah, these caterpillars have built this silk. There's loads of them.
And the wasp is stuck in it.
Is it? Or is it trying to eat the caterpillars? Are these all like...
Look at these wasps.
What are these things?
Eggs, by the
Just
way.
eggs, yeah.
Oh no, that's their feet, that's their poo.
Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, they've really gone to town on this tree.
It's break time in the luxurious location of under a bridge. And here's the resident troll.
Enjoying a tuna wrap.
Enjoying a tuna wrap. Debating whether to go for another swim later because there's a very nice pool down there.
All right, she's looking at caddisflies. It's time for yet another swim on the PCT.
So after saying we'd only take a short lunch break because we've got to get almost 11 more miles done, we took a really long lunch break.
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half, and we went for a swim, which I'm really glad we did because there were loads of caddisflies on the rock down there, which was really cool. The little flies that make themselves cases out of little stones, and there were loads of them on the rock. So I was watching them for a bit and had a pleasant plunge into a cold pool.
I'm not sure what's done this on the tree, but I'm thinking maybe it's a bear. And there's its claw marks maybe, which is actually kind of terrifying. Right, well, we're about to leave the shade of the woods.
Well, there wasn't much shade, to be honest.
Well, no, and actually there may be shade on the road. But anyway, we're about to leave the dusty path and commence a 6-mile road walk into Syad Valley.
And stop just after it.
Well, we're just walking along this boiling hot road. I feel like today is the hottest day on the PCT yet.
Yeah, me too.
And a lovely man who lives nearby called Brian just drove past with his dog with cold drinks. Absolutely ideal.
Yeah. And where we've got to get to, Syad Valley Store, is just that little building there through the trees. But there's a big bloody river in the way. So we've got a 3.5 mile walk along this road to the bridge to cross and then back down the other side. I like this truck. It's morning at the Wildwood RV Park. This is where we got to last night, and the chap that runs it is called Lahal, and he lets people camp on his lawn, and he makes burgers, and we had a burger and camped on his lawn. In short.
Good summary. Kate convinced me to wash my shorts because I'm soaking wet, so I'm going to cafe in my pajamas.
That's a classic Kate move. What has just happened, Nicola?
The worst thing you could ever imagine. The cafe was closed.
The cafe was closed.
But the nice man in the shop did give us a coffee, and we bought some cookies and some bagels.
No pancakes, but we're going to start the hike earlier. So, and we've saved money.
We saved money, yeah.
It's all
we'll
good.
get up that climb while it's not too hot. So after our breakfast disappointment, we are hitting the trail again. Aiming to do about 20 miles today. We've got a big old climb now out of Syad Valley. Apparently the views are amazing. Carrying a lot of water because there's not much water available on the climb, so I've got 3 litres here. How much are you carrying?
Well, I've got 2 litres in my little bottle, although I've drunk.
So about 2, yeah, just over 2 litres. Yeah, I got 3 litres, maybe that's excessive. Anyway, we'll see. It's going to be a hot one. No, it's too hard. We just found a little wasp's nest on the ground. Look at that. You can see all the little, what do you call them?
Well,
Like little hive kind of thing?
yeah, the
The little
kind of looks
honeycomb
like a
things?
honeycomb, but it's not a honeycomb.
Yeah. So we're still on the climb up, just walking along this ridge. I love walking along ridges because you just get to see the valleys on both sides. It's a bit smoky, so you can't see super far into the distance, but still beautiful. And we're following the path around here, and I think I can see just up there that the path goes up there, and I'm hoping that's the top of the climb.
There's Sayad Valley and a lot of smoke. Bit worrying. Just a tad. Ooh. 5 miles left of this climb, is it?
Oh well, a little bit less. We've got 4.
4.
5 miles from the junction.
4 miles. This 7 mile, 6,000 feet climb out of Sayad Valley is it's really something. It's pretty brutal. I've just arrived at the top of this massive climb. I can't even speak. So we came from the valley over the other side of these mountains here. You can see the path came up along that ridge, went over there, down through there, back down over that saddle, did a little bit of switchbacks up here, and then up here there's Baz coming up. And this is the top. This is the top of the biggest climb of today. The rest of the day is pretty undulating, I think, a bit of up and down. That was no joke. If we'd have known the cafe was going to be closed, we probably would have started that earlier. But we wanted pancakes and the cafe opened at 7 AM. Except it didn't. Still not over it. Still not over it. How are you feeling? What did you think of that? Peace piss.
In fact, I might go down and do it again just for funsies.
Yeah.
Just enjoying some luncheon. Hello. Next to the water source. We've got bagels and our plant meat and refried beans for lunch today.
It's a bloody
It's a
hell of
feast.
a lunch.
It's a feast.
hell
Climb
of
is
a
done. I feel knackered.
This is going to be really hard.
Yeah, no. I was thinking, how are we going to do that? Do you want to use my fork? So I can spread it out.
I feel like I need some kind of plate.
Well, we don't have plates, Kate.
So we were like, we absolutely have to have an efficient and quick lunch.
And we do.
And we did. When we originally sat down for lunch, what time were we going to leave?
3:10.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 2:30 and I said let's leave in 40 minutes.
Okay. And what time is it now, Nick?
It's 3:30.
So we're 20 minutes late right now, and we've still got to fill the water.
And back up.
No, we're just talking about
About to witness something spectacular.
inefficient filtering systems, and I think we might have reached the we may have reached the peak of inefficiency.
Ah!
Oh,
Don't make me laugh.
she's handling it like a champ.
So 5 to 4 was the final leaving time, and we got 9.5 miles to do before camp. Pretty damn beautiful.
This is really not particularly nice hiking in all this smoke that's blown in, but messages from people ahead of us on the trail, the one and only Snippet actually, we miss you, Snippo. She's making it to Crater Lake but battling with smoke herself, terrible smoke she said. So yeah, fire season's definitely here and presenting us with a lot of challenges. How are you feeling, Baz? I feel like we're above the smoke layer now, so Well, the air is definitely clearer up here. There's a blue sky, whereas down there, real smoky. But luckily our camp, we've still got quite a lot climb to go until camp, so, which is both a bad thing and a good thing, because we're getting nice and high above the smoke layer, but we're tired. And it's 10 past 7 and we've still got 1,000 bloody feet to climb over 3.5 miles. Ugh.
So we're actually only a mile away from camp, but it's taken a really long time to get there because there are so many blowdowns.
Okay, I've been going about this the wrong way.
And we're exhausted. I've not got much left in the tank, but I've got to get over this bloody blowdown and probably 20 more.
Oh, good Lord. This has been a day. We're about 1 mile from camp. It's 8:30.
I can't believe Neo did 25 miles.
I know. We finally arrived at camp at 9 o'clock at night. Just getting set up and got to cook our dinner and everything, but we're so filthy. I don't know if my leg, I just need to, it's going to take a lot of wet wipes tonight to clean this.
It's our last morning in California. So we've had our last camp, and today in 16.5 miles or something we'll head into Oregon. So it's quite an exciting day. Just about to have breakfast. Kate's over there. Oh, there's just my pants in the way here. Kate's over there, you could just see her through the mesh. Breakfast time.
One of my least favourite things on trail is these dusty campsites. You just get so filthy straight away, and everything is covered in dust. Ugh. It's in my water, it's on my clothes, it's in my hair, it's on my sleeping bag. Ugh. So Nicola just said in a jolly voice, it's 7:30, an hour late, not too bad.
I'm pretty pleased with that, actually.
I don't know what that says about you when being an hour late is not too bad. Oof. We were tired though. Like, yesterday took it out of us. Yesterday was a tough day. Y'all too. But today we're going to try and do a 25-mile day today. Whoa. We are starting 2 hours earlier than yesterday.
My foot is a little bit screwed.
Nicola's foot's screwed. We also don't want to camp at 9 o'clock again though. Can we do 25 miles?
Well, I think a shorter lunch break is on the cards, for sure.
For sure. And we're crossing the California-Oregon border today. After 3.5 months, we'll be coming out of California.
Dirty I am.
Crazy, yeah. I know, that campsite, dusty campsites are the worst.
My straps on my back.
Oh, I can hear the cowbells.
Well, after our later than planned start, we're actually making quite good progress today. We just got chatting and deep into a conversation and then realised that we'd walked past the water source where we planned to fill up. And instead of going back 0.4, we decided to plough ahead 6 miles with not much water. You know, the sensible thing to do. So
Then we congratulate ourselves and spend an hour just snacking.
was that an hour?
Almost an hour.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh dear. Oh well. We're about 8 miles from the Oregon-California border. Feels weird that this will be our last day in California, but also good. Progress is being made, slowly but surely.